Hey everybody, Fisherman here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in 9 Monkeys of Shaolin, going for the Master achievement. This is to fully max out your techniques. Now, over the course of the game, after completing missions, you're going to earn points that you can put towards upgrading your character. You're going to do that by heading over to this guy over here on the right in the HUD area. You're going to have each one of the categories. You're going to need to put points towards these first in order to unlock the actual individual skills. After you get your first upgrade, you should be good for the Apprentice achievement for a 20 gamer score, and then just continue to upgrade. Remember to upgrade the stats first and then the skills after you have enough of the appropriate skill stat. There is going to be 3 pages, each of which consists of 3 tech trees that you have to fully upgrade. Each page is going to get you their own achievement, and there's going to be an achievement for getting every single upgrade. So just make sure you try to upgrade as much as you can. Once you finish up the first page, you are going to be good for the achievement for completing the first page, and this one is going to be Path of the Fisherman for 20 gamer score. Now, you're going to unlock the subsequent pages between each chapter, so just make sure you keep playing the game, and then eventually the other pages should unlock. Now, if you have made it to the end of the game, you're going to notice that just beating the game once isn't going to give you enough skill points to fully max out your character. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to grind for some more skill points by doing some mission replays. With that being said, there is a trick that you can take advantage of. If you plug in a USB keyboard, you can hit the 8 key on the number row, and what that's going to do is it's going to set you up with a ton of skill points, more than enough to fully max out your character. So make sure you do take advantage of this cheat if you really want to. Nonetheless, regardless on how you obtain your skill points, just make sure once you have enough, just go back to the dude and then just dump all of your skills into all of the tech trees. Now, side note for anyone who's going to be bulk saving their skill points to get all of the remaining upgrades all at once, the game is going to have a tendency to crash if you buy too many upgrades at one time. To prevent this, I'm going to recommend that once you get a handful of upgrades, just make sure you go back to the mission replay. Make sure you replay a mission, and that way the game can save whatever progress you have on your current upgrades. So make sure you do that every now and again, and that way you can avoid this glitch that may or may not, 1, crash your game, and 2, lock you out of the achievements. Once you clear the second page, you should be good for the Elemental Path achievement. That one's going to be for another 20 gamer score. Then we're going to push forward and then complete the third and final page. So again, make sure you are doing the mission replay every now and again so you can save your progress. You can take advantage of the keyboard cheats again by having a keyboard plugged in and then hitting the end key, which is going to skip to the end of the mission, and that way you can get through them as quickly as possible. And if you somehow run out of skill points, you can always give yourself more by using the cheat. Remember, it's going to be the 8 key on the keyboard in the number row, not the number pad. So make sure you give yourself however many skill points you need. And also do remember, while upgrading your character, take those precautions in mind where you need to make sure you save the game every now and again by replaying a mission, and that way you can avoid the game crashing and potentially locking yourself out of any of the achievements. Whatever the case, once you wrap up the third page, you should be good for the Path of the Sage achievement. That one's going to be for 20 gamer score. And then fully upgrading your character with all 3 pages should get you the Master achievement. 50 gamer score for this one, and that should be all of the techniques. And that's all there is to it.